Sup guys, welcome to this video, and in this video I'm going to be doing the top 5 weapons in all of Call of Duty Zombies, which is World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and of course Black Ops 3. Now, before we get into this, I just want to quickly mention that Wonder weapons do not count. I will be doing a separate list at some other point in time on the top 5 Wonder weapons of all time, but for now this is my personal opinion, you've got to put that in mind, but this is the top 5 weapons of all time. So coming into our number 5 spot, we have the M1927 / the Thompson. This is the only time on this list where two guns come in the exact same position, but the reason I couldn't switch between these two guns is because the M1927 is a bit weaker than the Thompson, I'll give you that, but they're both brilliant point whoring guns. For high rounds, these guns are terrible, and I'm going to be 100% honest, they're not going to get you to the high rounds, but at the start of the game, because they're both all weapons, the M1927 being on Origins and Mob of the Dead, and the Thompson being on all 4 of the World at War maps, being Darius, Verut, Shino, Numa, and Nakta and Toten. But they're both all weapons, they're both for a pretty cheap price, so once you've brought them, and they are so weak, which is a good thing, you can get a lot of points. Now the Thompson is stronger than the M1927, the M1927 is a really good point gun, but the Thompson could probably last a little bit longer, which is why I love them both the same basically. The M1927 being that it would only be able to use it about round 10, maybe 11, because it's really weak, but it will get you well more points than the Thompson. The Thompson will get you a lot of points, but you'll be able to use it 15, 16 in the higher rounds. So that is why these guns draw, and I love them just because they're really good at making points. So coming into our number 4 spot, we have a very average gun in the Commando. The Commando is available on all of the Black Ops 1 maps and the World at War remastered maps. Now, the Commando is a very average gun in the sense that it's very powerful and a very strong gun. Every time I get it, I love to use it, especially in them earlier rounds. But there are a few drawbacks. Its reload speed is not the fastest, especially for an assault rifle, and its fire rate is really pathetic. It's got a terrible fire rate, but that kind of does add up to the fact that it's really powerful. If this had any faster fire rate, it would have been one of the best guns in all of Zombies, probably up there with the PPSH, which we will get to later. But the Commando is a very average gun. It's a very good gun, and if you ever get out of the box, don't underestimate it. People are always like, oh, the Galil's better, oh, this gun's better. But the Commando is a very good gun, very strong, but it's not really a high round gun because of the fire rate. And the ammo that it comes with as well just isn't a lot, to be fair. The ammo for an assault rifle is very slim, but for them reasons alone, this gun does come into our number 4 spot. So coming into our number 3 spot, we have the Galil. Now, the Galil is one of them guns that you just want to use. On Nuketown that you're seeing gameplay of now, I want the Galil. On Mob of the Dead, I want the Galil. On, I don't know, Origins, I want the Galil. On Kino, I want the Galil. I always want the Galil, every single map, besides Transit, because we don't even speak of that map. But the Galil is a very good weapon. It's got the strength of a Commando, so it's a very powerful gun, the Commando being in our number 4 spot. It's got the reload speed of most assault rifles. It's very fast reload speed for an assault rifle, to be fair. It's got the reload speed of like an SMG, so it's got a decent reload speed, and it's also got a brilliant fire rate for the gun. It's a bit weaker than stuff like the Commando, I'll give you that, but the fire rate definitely adds onto it, and it's easier, and it actually kills zombies faster than stuff like the Commando and the AN-94. There's a lot of guns out there that the Galil tops up immediately. The Galil is a very average assault rifle, probably more average honestly than the Commando, but the Galil is a very fun gun to use and comes into our number 3 position. So coming into our number 2 spot, and you probably expected this to be higher up on the list, we have the PPSH-41. Now the PPSH-41 is a very good gun. Most people will put it first place. The only reason it's not is obviously because it's not a fun gun to use, in my opinion. Honestly, it's just too overpowered for Call of Duty. This gun can be found in World at War Zombies in any of their maps, or in DLC's Free's Grodd Crovey. Now, the reason I love the PPSH is because it has the ammo of an LMG, even though it's a submachine gun, which is actually insane. It has more ammo than some LMGs actually in Zombies at the minute, and it's an SMG, which is insane. Now, it has the second fastest fire rate in all of Zombies, the gun having the fastest fire rate being the Meat Grinder from Mob of the Dead, which is insane. So it has the same fire rate or similar fire rate to a death machine, which is actually insane. And the fire rate actually adds up to how strong it actually is and how fast it takes out zombies. Now this gun is very weak. It's actually weaker than the Thompson, which was 5th place on this list, which is actually insane, and you probably didn't know that. You probably thought this gun was really strong. But the amount of fire rate it has, the fast fire rate, adds up to it killing zombies as quick as some of the assault rifles like the Commando, the Galil, which makes it a really good weapon. So the ammo the rate of fire and the fast it kills zombies just makes this gun insane and the most OP gun on zombies to date. Hands down. The only reason it's not first is because I think this gun is too good. I never thought I would say that, but this gun's too good to be in our number 1 spot. So coming into our first spot, and definitely one of the most underrated guns ever, is the Remington New Model Army. Now the reason this gun is really underrated is because we've got things like the Executioner and the Python, which are really good, but the New Model Army is a one-shot till God knows what round. It's actually insane, although you do have to get it from the box and it is pretty difficult to get. This gun definitely deserves to be in a number 1 spot because it's fun. If you keep holding down the trigger and you keep spraying this gun, it will take out hordes and hordes. And it's not the fact that it's strong, and it's not the fact that it's fun. It's just the fact that it sounds so cool. And I don't know why, but when I hold this gun, I just love it. It's a terrible gun for high rounds. To be honest, it's nowhere near as good as a PPSH in terms of going for high rounds, in terms of being useful. It's just a very fun gun to use. You're probably seeing gameplay on screen now of me just spraying the gun because I love to do that. It is insane how much I love this gun. And when it's pack-a-punched, it turns into the Sassafras. Like, what kind of name is that? That is a brilliant name. That's all I need to say. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.